Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing day meeting all kinds of folks. We've had, and I keep going down the list with each group because I love the representation of all the sectors of society who've been here. So we've had mayors, we've had people from the faith community, we've got people in education like yourself, Superintendent of Newark Public Schools, Dr. Janey. We've had people from the FCC. So the focus today has been around this Broadband Summit, sharing information on how people can use technology to create jobs. So how is technology being used in your capacity as superintendent of the school system, and how does that trickle down to the student population to give them the knowledge that they need, that it's possible to create a new way for themselves using technology?
Well, at the heart of everything is to get our students to be college, career, and life ready. Technology is a very useful tool in concert with making sure we're asking the question, access to and access for what? Because we can broaden the band and get greater access, but we want to make sure we're raising that question, what are we all doing it for? We want to do it to get our students college, career, and life ready. One of the particular initiatives we have on the table now is through a public-private partnership here in Newark with the energy company and a couple of private companies whereby our students are going to learn how to design, install, and maintain solar panels by converting our roofs, and they'll be paid interns. And so using the internet as a tool to broaden their horizon about the careers associated with those opportunities, suggest to them a way by which they redesign what their high school curriculum might look like in terms of course sequence. They may open themselves up to long-term opportunities in the world of green technology, or they may just see this as a very good opportunity in the short term, running a sprint and not necessarily having the marathon with respect to a career. But in any event, it's going to benefit.
Right. No, that's beautiful. You know, I've asked a lot of people how this trickles down to the average person in real time, and I have to say, of all the answers I've heard today, that's one of the most inspirational, because I think it also speaks to the individuals like yourself who are committed to a community. You obviously didn't become superintendent overnight. We used sprint as a metaphor on our journey in life. And so obviously you've been part of a marathon. You get here, you have this great idea. Where did that idea come from?
It bubbled up from staff, myself, just kicking around how we can make this real in terms of a substantive career opportunity for students in real time. So the energy company actually took advantage of some of the stimulus dollars coming into Newark and put together a proposal with my staff's support that would make a point of connecting schools, families, and communities. See, it's not enough just to get students to a standard of proficiency and above.
But getting the community involved, getting the families involved, so you have a holistic approach.
If we have smart kids in a good school in a neighborhood that's run down, what does that do? Who does that help in the long run, in the marathon?
Now I'm hearing an accent. I don't want to jump off. Are you from Boston?
You got it.
I'm just
that's good. That's good, my brother. That's good.
That's good. So how long have you been here in Newark?
Closing out 2 years in the summer.
So you came from?
No, I came from Washington, D.C. I was the superintendent there.
And you were cherry picked?
Went through a big process, you know.
Who picked you?
Noah's Ark type thing. A committee under the previous governor's administration. So 18 months ago, Governor Corzine was in office.
Right. So this initiative with the energy company and the students and the family and the community is recent.
Yeah, and it's with a number of our schools in the city. And this one happens to be targeting a new high school that just opened up in 2008, but they didn't design it for solar panels. It's geothermal based, meaning they have wells, you know, way down 300 feet or so below the ground, and we draw the heat and energy from the ground for purposes of heating and cooling that school. but they didn't do the complete project, so the roof is conventional roof.
Right.
So we're going to flip the switch,
right.
and we're going to do that with a number. So that's a 10, 15-year project. We're going to create. We're going to create some stuff.
So theoretically, there could be a student who is 15 years old now working on this project when he's 30.
In his own school.
I love it.
Check that out. Check that out. In his own school, in his own neighborhood, or her own neighborhood, in her own school.
Thank you. We've got to go, but Dr. Janey has been our guest here, Superintendent of Newark Public School System. Thank you so much for coming to the conference, to the summit. And so, of course, you can log on to AllianceForDigitalEquality.org and get more information. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.